Okay, continuing on with our big shoulder circuit, our big shoulder day, Dave's going to demonstrate the seated dumbbell curl and press. Now notice how he's beginning the curl portion with his palm backwards, because as he curls, he's going to rotate up and around, and as he presses, he's going to rotate up and around. Okay, that was one rep, and that rotation on the curl, the rotation on the press, you're working the muscles of the rotator cuff group, giving them a little extra. One thing that most people don't realize is that your biceps add a great deal to your shoulder joint stability. So working your biceps with your shoulders is actually very natural. Doing these strictly, especially if you're a person who's had shoulder injuries, is very important. Don't cheat. There's plenty of other exercises we're going to do that you can cheat all you want. This is one you really are better off doing strictly. Okay? From there we move into a set of just dumbbell upright rows, just up and together. There you go. And from the dumbbell upright rows, we move on to a quick set of just dumbbell shrugs. No big deal, it's a lightweight. Get the traps up high. We're using a lightweight for demonstration purposes here. You can do a lot more, don't worry. Now you want to set one dumbbell down, and we're going to move into a side dumbbell upright row, side incline dumbbell upright row. Now the important thing is to keep the muscles in your upper back and shoulder tight. Don't let the dumbbell just drop. You're going to do about as much damage to your rotator cuff group as you are going to help it. Pull up and across your body, and I'm going to move a little bit, give you a little different view. See, the muscles are staying tight. He's not just dropping the thing. Good. Okay, now, because we're a little pressed for space, we got to move a couple of things around real quick. So that Dave has plenty of room for the next exercise, which is a seated dumbbell clean. So you sit your butt down on the bench, get your feet out in front of you, and start down at the floor, and then using your whole back, clean them up to your shoulders. Clean those dumbbells up to your shoulders. This isn't a curl, this is a clean. So we want to engage your back as much as we can. Used with heavier weights, you'll feel this in every part of your back. It's a tremendous all-around upper back and shoulder exercise. And the question often is, why is this on a shoulder day? Well, it's pretty hard sometimes to determine where your shoulder's in and your upper back begins. One exercise left to this whole circuit. We have to tip the bench up out of the way. And it's a dynamic side raise. Now by dynamic, yeah, it's kind of cheating, but by the same token, it's all about shifting the stress on your deltoid from the rear into the middle. So he's starting bent over, and he's going to come up and use his body and do a side raise. See how that's going to get both the rear and the lateral deltoid. And this one will get you breathing hard. There's no doubt about it, it'll get you really breathing hard. Especially after you've done all those exercises prior to it. All right. So, that's the first few exercises of our big shoulder day. Plenty more to come.